Hey there, and welcome back to another Dad Rock and Guitars video. My name is Greg, and if you're into home studio recording, songwriting, and maybe a little bit of guitars, you're in the right place. So make sure you hit like and subscribe down there. And today we're doing something a little bit different. I have my Roland FD-8 hi-hat pedal here. This is from my old Roland TD3 drum kit, and it's been slowly dying for a long time, and now it's completely dead, so it's time to fix it. So if you have one of these and you're here to see how to fix it, I'm just going to do a quick video about how I fixed it so you can see what's going on. Anyways, let's open this up and get started. Alright, so I got this repair package thing from Amazon. It's got this sheet sensor here. This is what kind of does the open and close as far as the digital side of it. And then also we got this rubber foot thing here. And also I have this lubricant. Here's this little brush. And it didn't really come with any instructions or anything, so figure it out as we go. Here's my old trusty hi-hat pedal, and we gotta start taking it apart. So the first thing we're going to do, we need to get inside this, so we're going to take these screws off. Alright, so this is going to open up here. Okay, so this case part here, this just comes off. You just lift it off like that. It's just these tabs that hold it on there for now. And then this can come all the way back here. And we're going to just take a look at this. Alright, so you can see our sheet sensor here with this ribbon cable going up into there. And then you can see the rubber foot thing right there. Alright, so this ribbon cable here, wasn't exactly sure how to get it undone, but basically here I just used the small flathead end of my screwdriver and my fingernail, and I kind of here and just started prying this light gray side off here, and then the screwdriver, I don't know if you can see right there, and I just gently wedged it open like that, and then this cable, it just slides on out like that. And you notice we have kind of the same thing here. These will just slide in there and we will lock it in. So here's a little bit more of a close-up. You can see here, again, I just stuck my finger in and kind of wedged it a little bit. It seems a little bit fragile, so did it very carefully, and then used the flathead side of my screwdriver to kind of just gently pry it open as well. It's not going to come all the way off, it's just going to open up for those ribbons to slide out. Next thing we're going to do is pull this old sheet sensor off here, like so. There we go. I made that look hard. Then we have this. It's got a sticky back on it. It's 3M here. You might want to clean that off. You might not. I don't know. I'm not going to really worry about it. I don't have any kind of solvent to really clean that off well right now. So I'm just going to peel this back off here. And then we have these screw holes and stuff, and we're just going to line those up. The screw holes on here. Alright, and there we go. This doesn't quite lay all the way flat because that metal from the screw holes is pushing up on it. I don't think it's going to be a big deal because this is laying flat right here, so I'm not going to particularly worry about it. Next thing we need to do is we're going to try to get those ribbons back in this connector that we just took the old ones out of. Alright, so this has been kind of a pain to get this ribbon back in here because this is kind of fragile. I was hoping to not take this jack off, but I'm going to anyways. I got a 12 millimeter socket here, and it's kind of loose. It's just going to come off by hand anyways. Alright, so you just slide this ribbon into the slot right there, and then just make sure you're holding this in while you push this light gray part back here, and it kind of clips in and it's snug. It took me a couple tries to get it, but it seems to be snug. I'm not going to pull on it too hard. Alright, so now we're going to put this jack back in here, and there is a little black kind of shelf thing that this lines up with to kind of hold it steady and still, so it goes this way. So that shelf is just inside here, and this kind of rests on it. It's small and it's black and it's hard to see and all that stuff, but it is there. And I'm just going to hand tighten that down good and snug, and there we go. We have our new ribbon on there. As I mentioned earlier, we got this rubber foot thing here. That's the next thing to go. If you just take a look at the existing one and the new one, they are slightly different. We'll see how that works out. You can see that hole right there, and there's a little post right there, and so just slide that on like that. And this one is snugger than the original one. Do that like so. And now we're gonna stick this back together, cross our fingers, and hope it works. So again, this just slides in here like that, and that goes down like so, like that. You're also going to make sure, see right there, the spring's not quite lined up with the hole, so we're going to make sure that's lined up, and then we're just going to screw this back together. And it's going to want to spring on you a little bit here. Feels like it's operating a lot smoother. Stick our little spikes back in here. And it's time to test it out. Alright, so I'm at my drum kit and my pedal is down on the floor here and plugged in, and we're going to do a quick test. As you can see, this is an acoustic drum kit. It's actually a Pearl export kit. I'm in the process of changing it over to an electronic drum kit, so I at least have that option and can go back to acoustic when I want it. If you want to check out the video that I did regarding that, I'll link it here and in the description down below. Also, this pedal is not my favorite hi-hat pedal in the world. I'm not going to do anything fancy or blow anyone away with my drumming skills. I find it hard to use compared to a real hi-hat pedal. So I end up just doing a lot of just full-on close and full open. And when I record, if I need to do something fancier, I can kind of just tweak it in editing after the fact. So, with all that stuff out of the way, let's make sure this thing works. Here we go. Alright, so it seems to be working as I would expect it to work. Still need to probably tweak and dial some things in as I was planning on doing, but hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.